Hi, I'm Jonny Goode for Real Home Studio. Welcome back to the Basics. Today we're going right back to the start and looking at 5 things you're going to need to get started in a home recording studio. So before we get started on this list, I just wanted to say the most important thing in the home studio is you. And someone said this to me about 20 years ago and I was kind of like, yeah, whatever, just show me the cool mics. But it really is true. You know, a great song recorded badly is still a great song, and a great singer recorded badly is still a great singer. But a bad song recorded brilliantly is still always a bad song. So get your gear, but don't get preoccupied too much with it. Check out the reviews, make your choices, but start making music. Learn, be creative, be yourself. You are the biggest asset in your home recording studio. Okay, let's have a look at the list. So the first thing you're going to need to get started in a home recording studio is a computer. Now these days, PC or Mac, it just doesn't matter. Laptop or desktop, it doesn't matter. So many laptops are so powerful these days, often with solid state drives. What you do want to look into is the level of RAM that's in your system, and you want to upgrade it to its max so you're really running to full capabilities of your computer, which you're going to need when you're working within your workstation, because VSTs and plugins can certainly draw quite a lot and ask quite a lot from your computer. So max out what you're using and make sure you've got your RAM running its full capacity, and then you're ready to start recording. The second thing you're going to need is a digital audio workstation, or DAW. Logic, Pro Tools, Reaper, Cubase, Nuendo, Presonus Studio One. There are so many out there. If you're looking at getting into working in professional recording studios, then probably Pro Tools is the one you're going to want to work on. Just because it has become somewhat of an industry standard if you're going into professional studios. If you're working from a home studio, the world is your oyster. You can try so many of these out just on a demo, look at so many reviews on the internet to see which one you think you will prefer. My personal choice these days is Presonus Studio One. I find it really, really usable, and I found it a really easy transition from Cakewalk Sonar many years ago. But again, I hear great things really across the board with workstations. The best thing and the best advice I can give you is to choose one and get used to it and learn to use it much like you would do an instrument. So you can increase the workflow, you can work fast with it and naturally with it and learn all the ins and outs of it. The third thing you're going to need in your home recording studio is an audio interface. Now this is the main central hub of your studio. It's where all the sounds are going to go in, and it's where all the sounds are going to go out into your computer. Now there again are absolutely loads to choose from, be it from Presonus again, Focusrite, Mbox, Roland. I've tried many. I've settled these days on Focusrite, as I mentioned in the past, especially due to their customer service. They're the best-selling audio interface for home studios in the world, and for good reason. But there are so many to choose from. It's well worth checking them out, but really what you want to check out also is getting an interface that suits your needs. So if you're planning on just recording yourself in a home studio, you don't necessarily need 8 inputs. You will probably be more than happy with a 2 input box. Also, as you start to spend more money, you get more different connective possibilities. But if you're starting out, a basic home studio box with a couple of inputs is going to be absolutely fine. The fourth thing you're going to need is a microphone, and probably a condenser microphone. Condensers, unlike dynamics, like stage microphones typically, are a lot more detailed in their response. So if you're recording the voice, the human voice, or acoustic instruments, this is what you're going to want to go for. Again, you don't need to break the bank with this. Sub £100, MXL, Samson, the AT2020, a little bit more money, the Rode NT1 would be mics I definitely recommend. Again, you don't need to break the bank to get good results. So get started, get yourself a condenser mic and a cradle and a mic stand, off you go. And the fifth thing you're going to need is something to monitor your music with. And the best place to start out is a set of closed back headphones. Closed back is really important because you're going to use this one set of headphones to do everything. You're going to be tracking music, so when you're tracking music or you're playing a guitar or you're singing, you don't want the bleed from the headphones going back into the microphone of what you're recording. So a closed back set of headphones will eliminate this to a large extent from happening. You can also then use those same closed back headphones when you're mixing audio. Now, as you step up and your budget starts to improve, you will certainly be wanting to get yourself a set of studio monitors. I'm, as I've mentioned quite a lot on this channel, currently using and still using the Presonus 4.5s. There are loads and loads of monitors out there for not very much money at all to help get you started. My advice here idea would be, if you've got a certain budget, make sure that you allow some money for some basic acoustic treatment in your studio and work that into the budget of your home studio monitors. Another thing worth saying is try to avoid using hi-fi speakers that aren't equipped with the dynamic range that is required for home studio monitors. Do go down the route of getting proper studio monitors for your monitoring, which is going to give you a much more detailed picture of what's going on in your mix and is designed to be suitable to work within the home studio. Some good brands for studio monitors include KRK, Presonus, Yamaha, Mackie, Adams, the list goes on and on. You can look at reviews to your heart's content, make a choice, and happy monitoring. Okay, I hope you found that really helpful today. They're the 5 things that you need to get started, going back to the basics and starting out in home recording. My name's Jonny Goode for Real Home Studio. If you did enjoy today's video, then please do remember to like, subscribe, and make sure you have yourself a great day.